tracking that for us now. She joins us live from an event on Capitol Hill where Republican lawmakers are making Trump's first 100 days in office. They're doing a little celebration there. Gillian, take it away.
Yes, Bob, really good to be with you. This is an event where we have around 90 members of Congress on the GOP side talking about what they've accomplished so far and what work still needs to be done. We know one of those things, as you mentioned, is passing the president's One Big Beautiful Bill. Here with me, of course, is Republican Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis. Really great to have you with us, Congresswoman. We know that this is just going to be still a lot of road ahead to get this across the finish line by the spring. What are going to be the hardest aspects of this to overcome to get everybody on board, not just hardline conservatives?
Well, look, obviously there's a lot of pieces to this. We want to continue giving President Trump the resources he needs to continue securing our border so we don't backtrack there. We've seen 95% drop in border crossings. We've seen shelters for migrants paid at taxpayer expense in New York City, my city, closing, and illegal immigrants who have committed crimes are being deported, which is tremendous because they've been wreaking havoc. Thousands of people arrested in our city, and we were paying for them to live in luxury hotel rooms. So we want to do that. We want to make sure that we ramp up domestic energy production so we lower energy bills for Americans, even though states like mine that have anti-energy policies will continue and sadly see their costs increase unless the governor reverses course as well. And then the tax piece. We want to make sure that we extend the tax cuts from 2017 where President Trump gave an across-the-board cut in personal income tax, as well as doubling the child tax credit, doubling the standard deduction. We want to deliver on his promises to lower taxes for seniors on Social Security, as well as tipped workers. But I think to answer your question, the real important piece here is to make sure that we're preserving Medicaid for our seniors and most vulnerable and the people with disabilities. President Trump says he's not going to cut those services despite the Democrats' fear-mongering that Republicans are trying to do otherwise.
Have you been comforted enough by the words from the Senate Republican Majority Leader John Thune that the upper chamber is going to adhere to their commitment to cut $1.5 trillion in order to be able to pay for all of those initiatives and those tax cut extensions?
Look, I think we'll end up somewhere in the middle between what the Senate has said and what the House has said. At the end of the day, we have to find the most savings we can by cutting waste, fraud, and abuse, and bloated bureaucracy, unnecessary overhead, which we know there is a lot of in the federal government. And at the same time, provide those tax cuts because Republican principle is to let taxpayers keep more of their hard-earned money. So whatever we can give back to the taxpayer in the form of tax cuts is a positive development.
Congresswoman, thank you so much for being here. Bob, back to you.
22 car, Congresswoman Malliotakis, we appreciate you both coming on and spending some time with us here on Monday.